Afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you may be. This is the next of our music quizzes, some of our favourites. This week, Ian Dury.
So there's 20 questions, folks. We'll give you 10, then the answers, and the last 10 will follow. See you in the middle somewhere.
Question 1. In what year was Ian Dury born? Question 2. What was the name of the band he formed in 1971? Question 3. What record label originally released the album Handsome? Question 4. New Boots and Panties was released in what year? Question 5. Who appears on the front cover of New Boots and Panties as well as Ian? Question 6. What was the first single released with the Blockheads credited on the label? Question 7. What was the first top 10 single in the UK? Question 8. Who wrote Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick along with Ian? Question 9. The album Do It Yourself was released on what record label? Question 10. Who played guitar on the single I Want to Be Straight? Here's the first 10. Here's the answers.
10 seconds, folks.
Question 1. In what year was Ian Dury born? 1942. Question 2. What was the name of the band he formed in 1971? Kilburn and the Highroads. Question 3. What record label originally released the album Handsome? Dawn. Question 4. New Boots and Panties was released in what year? 1977. Question 5. Who appears on the front cover of New Boots and Panties as well as Ian? His son, Baxter Dury. Question 6. What was the first single released with the Blockheads credited on the label? Sweet Jean Vincent. Question 7. What was the first top 10 single in the UK? What a Waste. Question 8. Who wrote Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick along with Ian? Chaz Jankel. Question 9. The album Do It Yourself was released on what record label? Stiff Records. Question 10. Who played guitar on the single I Want to Be Straight? Wilco Johnson. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please do.
Please help us grow our channel, folks. We love making these music quizzes. We'd love to do lots more for you. Here comes 11 to 20. Question 11. What was the title of the studio album released in 1984? Question 12. In what year did the stage play Apples open? Question 13. What was the title of the studio album released in 1998? Question 14. With whom did he record the song Drip Fred? Question 15. What role did Ian play in the film Judge Dredd? Question 16. For what TV series did he write the song Profoundly in Love with Pandora? Question 17. In what year was Ian Dury and the Blockheads' last gig? Question 18. What was the title of the posthumous album released in 2002? Question 19. Who sang the vocals on the track You're the Why? Question 20. Who played Ian in the film Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll?
Ten seconds to the answers.
Here we go. Question 11. What was the title of the studio album released in 1984? 4,000 Weeks Holiday.
Now, 4,000 Weeks Holiday, the average lifespan is 4,000 weeks. So we all have a holiday.
Oh, lovely. Question 12. In what year did the stage play Apples open? 1989. Question 13. What was the title of the studio album released in 1998? Mr. Love Pants. Question 14. With who did he record the song Drip Fed Fred? Madness. Question 15. What role did Ian play in the film Judge Dredd? Geiger. Question 16. For what TV series did he write the song Profoundly in Love with Pandora? The Secret Diary of Adrian Mole. Question 17. In what year was Ian Dury and the Blockheads' last gig? It was in the year 2000 and he died 7 weeks later. Question 18. What was the title of the posthumous album released in 2002? 10 More Turnips from the Tip. Question 19. Who sang the vocals on the track You're the Why? Robbie Williams. Question 20. Who played Ian in the film Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll? Andy Serkis. Okay, folks, that's your 20 questions down. How many did you get right? Don't forget to let us know in the comments below because we love to hear from you. Steve, what memories have you got of Ian Dury?
Well, Ian Dury, first of all, I can remember reading about them at Kilburn and the High Roads in the music papers in the mid-70s. Obviously, living in Nottingham, I never got to see him. But then I do remember listening to What a Waste, I think, on one of the John Peel shows, maybe. I think, hey, well, this is good, this is good. And obviously, all things like Hit Me With Rhythm Stick and Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll and Sweet Gene Vincent, brilliant songs. And what a writer and what a load of absolutely top musicians he had playing with him. Two memories of Ian Dury and all the Blockheads. I saw them in the mid-90s. I can't put my finger on the exact year, in Woollerton Park in Nottingham. And my son then would probably been 2-3 years old. And I had him on my shoulders. And you won't believe this. They were actually playing Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. And my son was sick on my back.
Lovely.
So I always remember that now. Whenever I hear it, it's not Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. It was Hit Me With Your Rhythm Sick. Yeah, lovely. And then the other memory of, it's not got a memory really, not of Ian, but back in the mid-80s, my band played a gig in Nottingham. I can't even remember the name of the venue now, actually. But we played, I think it was a Wednesday night. And the night before, Ian Dury The Blockheads had played. So I was on the same stage as Ian Dury 24 hours later.
What a claim to fame, eh? I think my earliest memory was What a Waste, when my sister used to sneak me into the disco at Lothian. And obviously when that came on, the floor emptied apart from all the lads. I've never seen so many fellas get up and dance and do a bit of dance to Ian Dury and the Blockheads and to What a Waste. It was not exactly a dancing song, but they managed it, and that was quite a sight to see. So always fun thoughts when I remember it. So, folks, that's the end of your quiz. Let's find out what we're going to be doing next week.
Next week, another one of our favourites, Manfred Mann.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that, Steve.
Be a good one, that one.
Okay, folks, have a great week, and we'll catch you all next week.
Bye.